Hold on, I'm gonna give her. Hold on.
Friendship and
Did you get it? Is it working out? All right, can I send a link to Nyanfrila for me, please? Volula need a link. Volula.
I shall do so.
Thank you very much. Tony, did you get it? Go on your computer. On your computer. You gotta go to your computer on Messenger. Got it? Well, thanks for discussing.
You can send a new link to Mr. Anthony Kefla.
Yeah, I did.
I just gave you a new link. Send it to him.
Okay, all right, let me do that. Anthony, let me send you a new link. Anthony, are you there? Okay, just be there. Don't leave. I'll come and give you another one.
The new link.
Anthony, hold on. Hello? Did you get it? Okay. Hit that link. That's good. All right. Okay. All right. No, do not enter the name. Just hit it. It will go through. You get it? You are the one I'm waiting for now. Okay. All right. Okay, buddy. Okay. I'll do for you. Honorable Chairman, are you there? Can you hear me?
Sorry.
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Sorry, I got.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This OP table. OP table. OP table.
I'm trying to get a link.
September 2023. We are in studio. We are in studio in Indianapolis, Indiana. We are in studio. Thank you very much. Yeah. Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Maris. How you doing, sir? Yeah, we have a president parent from the Republic of Liberia. Thank you very much.
That's it.
OP table, OP table, OP table. Yeah, Honorable Chairman, we are waiting for the senior guest. Oh wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Indianapolis, Indiana. This OP table.
Some friendships then over friendships in the administration. Over friendships in the administration.
Oh my goodness, 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 oh my goodness. We're dark into community issue as well. Thank you very much. This OP table. If you are in Indianapolis, OP table is here. Thank you very much.
Over friendship in the administration. Over friendship. I'm talking about Indiana, the community of Indiana.
Yeah, let the music keep playing the theme song.
We told the people if you don't want betrayal, they should find a friend like Open Table. Robert Kerry is betraying the administration. The administration is betraying who? I don't know. We have to.
You can't betray talk. No, not gas. I drink tea. Thank you very much. We are waiting for honorable man Samuel Sir Jackson Maris from Liberia as well.
Yeah, the campaign is in Lofa County, Clarence Bolivar campaign. I think they are back home in Lofa, and we'll be speaking to some people from Lofa. Lofa County.
Yeah, that's it. Chairman, go ahead, Chairman.
Lofa County. Lofa County will be on the spotlight. We understand that Clarence Modba is in Lofa. I mean, that's his home. And we got people following him. They try to talk to us. We give them the privilege to talk to us. They will be giving us some news and things that are happening in Lofa County. The good people of Lofa County. Somewhere in Liberia, CPP is getting prepared for tomorrow, October 1st. CPP will be locking down Monrovia. ATS. No, it's political season. You have to know Bagbati friendship or OR friendship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, honorable chairman.
Friendship.
They did send a link to Mr. Vulule, Mr. Nyan Vulule.
I did, Mr. Yan Vulule. The link is in his messenger.
Thank you very much. While we await Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Maris and his people to come on the show.
Anthony Gifler still having trouble with the link.
Yeah, Anthony Gifler having trouble, so we're going to dive straight into the discussion. Because time is fast spent, we have 27 minutes in the show already, so we got to dive straight into the issue. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be spreading a tentacle to this community. This community is what we love most. And, in the book, it said there is no way that a man go to sleep with his roof on fire. We cannot be in our community and allow our community to fall apart. The secretary and the president, they are fighting seriously in the chat room. And we have to discuss this. It's prudent enough to discuss some of these things. The president is attacking the secretary. The secretary is attacking back as well. So these are things I'm going to discuss on this show until we can get our studio guests. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this community, Liberia, if you're in Liberia, if you're in Pennsylvania, if you are in Los Angeles, California, we say stay tuned. This is Open Table. We have come to discuss the issue. Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's good to be back here. It's good to be back on the platform. I mean, it's a joyous day to be out here today, especially on Open Table to discuss issue concerning our community in Liberia. The community we are talking about is the community of Indiana and Liberians living within that state. So it's always a good thing. Excuse me. It's always a good thing to be out here. It's always a good thing to be talking politics and talking community matter with you. So, Mr. Yan and Devil, I sent you the link. I think the link is in your messenger. Please check your messenger. I can send it to you again. Yeah, it's always a good thing. It's a good thing to be out here. It's a good thing, like you said. The president put out a statement, and the secretary put out a statement as well. I think the administration is falling apart. There's some in-house fighting. But however, we're going to dive into the issue, and we're going to discuss the issue. For all indication, from all clear indication, and investigation on my end. The secretary engineer the noise that is in the community. That's a fact. Because some of the people that he went to start this noise, they admitted to it. So we'll be discussing this. We'll be discussing the issue, and we'll be going back home. Shout out to CPP. CPP will be launching tomorrow. ATS. ATS tomorrow. Moreover, is for CPP tomorrow. We see. I mean, people usually they try to follow the crowd politics. We see the crowd that CPP will put out there. Let's see what they can do compared to CDC and UP. But it'll be interesting. But first and foremost, we gotta take care of home. Here that somewhere a while saying that they said charity begin at home and what? And abroad. So we gotta take care of home sometimes. When you are good at home, you can be able to be good outside of home. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I am getting information from Liberia. There's a lot of good things in Liberia happening now. Yeah. Jan Vurula, welcome on stage. Jan Vurula, thank you very much. Welcome to the studio. Jan Vurula. I think we are expecting a studio guest, Mr. Vurula, for your information. We are expecting.
I'll be here for 30 minutes. I'm in training. I'm on a workshop right in Nevada, Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas right now as we speak. So I'm on a workshop. So I'm on break.
Okay.
So I'll be here for 30 minutes.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our studio guest to come on anytime soon. Our studio guest his name is Honorable Johnny Nambe. Honorable Johnny Nambe will be joining from Liberia. He is the vice chairperson for operation when it comes to this political party called the Liberian National Union, LINU, the Liberian National Union. We're going to be expecting our studio guests will be joining on anytime soon. Mr. Johnny Nambe will be joining us soon, anytime soon on OP Table. He's coming to give some information about some of the things that are going on in Lofa County and Liberia as well. So we are sitting here observing critically, and we are observing the political discussion that are going to be taking place on OP Table today, because we have one of the greatest men that are going to be joining us anytime soon in studio. The name of the party is headed by Dr. Clarence K. Monumba and Madam Grace Pan. Madam Grace Pan is the vice tenor bearer on that ticket. So we're going to be hearing from anytime soon. Our studio guy will be joining us from Liberia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know you are in Las Vegas, the United States of America. We are the Honorable Chairman, Joseph Sigis Agasede Jr. Honorable Chairman. Chairman, salute you, a club and distinction. How you doing, Honorable Chairman?
Oh, we are doing well. We are doing well out here. First of all, it's a good thing to be out here. Yeah, you are smartly dressed. We wish you well with your workshop. It's a good thing to learn and keep on training. To recalibrate yourself and as a human being. You always got to keep seeking new heights. It's a good thing. So we say thank you and enjoy Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a very big city.
I'm on the strip.
You shouldn't be saying you on the strip too much. It's a place for single people to really enjoy themselves. You're a married man.
So. The company took my hotel. So hey, man.
Olula, you cannot discuss hotel. We are discussing the community and that Liberia politics.
Okay.
So I'm here to dive into community politics right now until our guests can come.
So it's a good thing to be out here, though, but we cannot delay. We have to dive into the politics before Yan leave us because Yan is serving in this administration as well. I mean, he's a representative to EULA, and I think it will be good for us to hear him before he leaves. You said already that the secretary and the president, they are going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's very chaotic. Some can see it as gross insubordination. In an organization or chain of command, you have the head and you have people below the head. If you want to act like you are the head of the organization, then you are missing your function and then you are being overwhelmed by ego. So we have to discuss some of these things. But first of all, how the North started. We have to discuss some of these things, and we will have to dive into these things. At least for the people I talk to or people I communicated with, I think I have a very clear indication how this started. So we'll be discussing, and that's a good thing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Nyan Fulula from Las Vegas. Nyan Fulula is no more in Indianapolis. Nyan Fulula is in Las Vegas. Nyan Fulula was in the East Coast. Now he's in the West Coast. Nyan Fulula is in the West Coast right now. Nyan Fulula will be reporting from Las Vegas, our correspondent in Las Vegas. Fulula, how you doing? How is Las Vegas?
Man, it's my first time here. I'm grateful to be here. But in a way, I didn't come here for pleasure. I came here for business purposes. So what I came here for, I'm kind of like executing it. Like I said, I'll be on a workshop today, tomorrow till Thursday. So it's a 6-day workshop. I want to be here. My job sent me over here, to like the chairman said, to calibrate, to seek some new informations and to be productive on the job. So that's why I'm here. I'm grateful to be here, but I'm not also feeling good. The news coming from our community chat room, it don't show to us, leaders of the community. It don't show any sign of leadership, being presented from what I'm seeing from the community chat room. I've been feeling so bad, about those things I'm seeing from the community chat room. But thank God that we are here to discuss some of those things. Say it's now in public, we will discuss it publicly, We will discuss it publicly and we'll address it publicly. So I'm here today for us to, like I said, I'll be here for 30 minutes. It's 12:30 here. It's 12:30 here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nyan Fulula. My name is Johnson Okoye, the Greater SYC of Indianapolis. We have come again to discuss some issue. I think we'll be waiting. So we are waiting the student guys we're going to dive straight into community community matters, and these are some of the things we'll be discussing in this community because they say, a man go to sleep with his roof on fire. There's no way I can be discussing a Liberia issue and then disregard the community issue when the community is where I live, and I live here. So when the community is falling apart, there's a need we address the issue critically and very, very fast so that the community can be appeased. Right now, the Secretary General of this community and that of the President are war right now. There's a war in the community. There is a need that OPT will step in very, very fast to make sure things be subsided. Honorable Chairman, I'm going to start with you critically and very fast indeed before Nyan Fulula can come in. Honorable Chairman, what is your take on the President taking on the Secretary General in the community?
First of all, I wouldn't call it the president taking on the secretary.
The secretary is taking on the president.
Yeah. I think you
because the president is the head of the institution.
Yeah, absolutely. The president is the spokesperson of the institution. He is matter of fact, he's the top. He's the number one person. But however, just to give a little synopsis here is the secretary is a custodian.
I'm sorry. I want you just call it a shot because Nyan have to go. So Nyan can just give a little summary so Nyan can do his stuff and go. Then you can be here until it be nightfall, no problem. We really have to go.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to give you a chance. I just wanted to lay the premise here. I mean, it's very good
Yeah,
that before
go ahead, Mr. Chairman. Go ahead.
before you discuss things, I think you have to get the foundation. So the 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 North started with the secretary. The secretary going around and calling people and telling them that the vice president missed three meetings consecutively. So missing three meetings in a row, the secretary wanted the president to declare the position vacant, which of course is in the constitution. But the secretary instead of talking to the executive, the secretary started to go out there with his own campaign for his own agenda and try to push his campaign. He met or he talked to Mr. Anthony Gifford and some other people, and later on he came to public when he confirmed the news or the record on Logan's out. So that's how this entire thing started. However, the president put out a statement to clarify and to clear the air, to clarify his what the secretary was trying to put out there. Matter of fact, again, the secretary is not the spokesman or the spokesperson for this organization. It is the president, so he shouldn't be confirming, not denying anything out there in the public. So people should really understand that function. I think the administration needs to do some wash up again. However, when the president put out a statement, or the secretary came over rebuttal, he called the president. He said the president was being lazy and a lot of things. But look, the thing about this is it's happening in the open. So it's not happening in the executive chat room in the open. So the community is seeing this, and they are seeing the chaos, the turmoil, and it's not healthy for the organization. But I'll allow Jan to talk since I've laid the premise, and then we can circle back around. Then I can go into that.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. Mr. Fulula, how you doing, Mr. Fulula?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm here.
Thank you very much, Nyan Fulula. Nyan Fulula, the chairman gave some summary, and the community is on fire. And there's no way we can go to sleep in this community when the community is on fire. Only a man go to sleep with his roof on fire. Nyan Fulula, what is your take on the secretary is taking on the president in this community when the community is falling apart already? What is your take on that?
Well, before I dive into that, I don't know what's up with the stream. Our studio, the black side is bigger than what we're looking at. I don't know it's just from my side, but anyway,
I don't know what's going on. The
It's
chairman
because
said,
it's
we
because
figured out.
the comment is on the stream. The comment is we are sharing the stream with the comment.
Okay,
So
all
I
right,
will start to work on that later. But yeah, the comments on the stream.
all right. Well, what is unfolding in the public chat room, in the general chat room, is very much unprofessional. Unprofessionalism is pursuing in the chat room right now. First, I would say the behavior of the secretary. There is no sugarcoating on it. It's very much uncalled for and unprofessional. When things happen like this, that's why we are team. We all work together as team. So when things happen, go in your executive caucus. You can blast at the vice president. Blast at the vice president. Then after blasting in your executive caucus, then you come together as team. How you will address this when it come up in public. You know, that's what make up a team. So when the secretary came out and started just throwing thought, first of all, I heard the rumors that when it first happened, the secretary went and told some members of the community and asked that person to be a whistleblower. A whistleblower, he told that person what to say. I heard. It's not confirmed.
Fulula put an injection, put this open table, on
I,
open table,
I
everything
said,
is open.
I heard. I said, I heard. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. That's what I heard. If that is true, the secretary should desist from such behavior. The secretary is listening to us. If he can come on and can clarify, that's fine. If that is true, he should desist from such behavior. Such behavior.
Point of interjection. Sorry, not to cut you off. Yeah, you are right. Anthony Gayflor. We don't gossip on open table. Anthony Gayflor was the person, number one person, the secretary called to be a whistleblower. Proceed, yeah.
Yes. So if that is true,
go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. If that is true, the secretary is, that is now okay for our organization and the community at large. So the secretary have to, desist from that. I think our guest is on because that his show today, we just, I will just stop here. We gave our guest because he's using his data from Liberia and stuff. But it calls for us to have emergency show on a particular topic. We will.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Jan. Before we dive to the community, now we have a guest from the Republic of Liberia. Hello.
Can you adjust your camera so we can see?
Yeah, you
your
gotta
face
sit up a little bit so we can see you. I know, Honorable. Honorable, how you doing? Hello, can you hear me? The studio guest is not hearing me. I don't know what's going on.
You're having some Miami humidity internet going on.
Little Miami, that's Liberia for you. I mean, the internet is having problems. I mean, his internet is looking like this.
Hold on, let me see. I'm working on it a little bit.
Yeah, while you're working on that, let's talk about this community issue. Our guest from the same community here. Our guest from this community, so we understand. He understands.
Hello.
Thank you, Honorable.
Open table.
Yeah, Honorable, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you live and clear.
Thank you very much.
Honorable.
Yes, gentlemen.
Honorable, can you introduce yourself?
Speaking live from Monrovia, this is Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Morris, representative Hopeful District number 8, Montserrat County, on the ticket of the Liberia National Union, headed by Dr. Clarence K. Monuba and that of Madam Grace Tickman. Good evening, Indiana. Good evening, America. And good evening to all those who are listening to this program by way of social media, radio land, and whatever means that they are listening to this program. I bring you a greeting from my political office here in Monrovia.
Thank you very much, Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Morris, representative Kennedy of District number 8. You are highly welcome on Open Table. I salute you with clarity and distinction, Honorable.
Yeah, Joseph, Mr. Sele.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Morris. Good evening.
Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Morris.
Good evening, Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Morris. Are you in Monrovia or Lofa County?
I'm currently in Monrovia. As you are aware, we're on our way to Lofa County, and our visit to Lofa County was thwarted by a group of gangsters who plan to ambush us. 235 of us that came from the diaspora, and we choose to go and visit our people in, to be specific, Lofa County, but particularly Foya District, to encourage them that election after election we still remain the same Lofians, and so that but other people misconstrued our presence in Foya, and so they introduced scare tactics leading to the death of people, and we are still going through the struggle as to how to console those people and ourselves.
So, Honorable, I heard you say 235 people were heading to Lofa County, and
you keep me breaking. You are coming in breaking. I'm not getting you.
Let me speak very slow. I heard you
Hello?
saying that. Can you hear me?
Can you? Hey, who control that remote? It's
Yeah, your
getting.
background is
It's,
noisy.
may I please reduce that something small because Johnny is about to go live and myself are already going live. Yeah.
Hello,
Sorry,
Honorable.
I'm struggling. I'm not hearing you.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I think the fault is not from you. It was a intruder who called my number and thereby leading to the reduction of the volume. I think it's cancer. Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is breaking news. Breaking news on OP Table. The honorable man was ambushed while heading to Lufa County. Honorable Sir
Yeah.
Samuel Sir Jackson Mares, honorable man, powerful man of Liberia, the son of the soil of district number 8. Let me ask this
I wish
question.
somebody else could make a call because, to be honest, I'm not getting a single word from
Can you
you.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh, yeah, I'm trying to do that exactly. I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
All right. Go off and come back in.
The what?
Go off and come back in.
Are you hearing
Oh,
us?
okay. I do that.
Yeah, let him go off and come back. Sometimes when somebody call your phone, that's what happens. And very noisy place too.
I, what is happening is that too many calls coming in. Oh,
That's what happened.
Yeah, you are using the phone and the calls are
You have to put your phone on do not disturb so that they will not call you.
yeah, too many calls and
Well,
when
ladies and gentlemen, the honorable man Samuel Sir Jackson Mares from district number 8, Monserrato County, was on the show and he will be by my God willing.
Johnny, yeah.
He's back.
Yeah. Hello. Can you guys hear me now?
we can hear
Clear.
you
We can
clear.
hear you clear.
Hello.
Yes,
you
we
hear
can
us?
hear you.
Uh,
Hello, honorable man, how you doing?
All right. Honorable, we're not hearing all right now.
hello.
We can hear you, but you are not hearing us.
I wish I can hear what's going on, but to be honest,
Honorable, we can hear you. Honorable is gone. Honorable is back.
Oh, we
to
have
be
to
honest, I'm
proceed.
not hearing you.
We have to
Go
proceed. The
To
honorable
be
is back.
honest,
go off and come back.
somebody
Go off.
disrupted. I went off and I came back on. Somebody disrupted this call.
So can you hear us?
One of the local calls, and thereby,
Can you hear us now?
thereby, some point with my audio.
Yeah, it messed with that audio. He
Honorable,
said it happened to my phone one
can
time
you
when I was
hear
on my
Jan
phone.
Fulula speaking?
Thereby, some point with my audio, and I'm
Yeah,
struggling.
I will take him off while he work on that. Let him go in the backstage while he work on that. Let's proceed.
Yeah. Yeah, Fulula, go ahead. You are
Yeah,
propounding.
the honorable man was talking about 200 of them. But
Yeah.
from the information that I heard, it said 200 of unity partisan. 200 of unity partisan. Now I wanted to ask the honorable man, it was that the group that were going to Lova, was that were they going there for unity party, or it was just Lofian citizen? But
Hello.
Yeah. Are
can you
you?
hear us?
Can you please hear me now?
Yeah.
We've been hearing you.
Johnny is.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
You got earpiece?
Let you go in the backstage. Yeah, disrupting the show. Go
Yeah,
out.
put the phone in the backstage.
Yeah, because it's taking time, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Thought what you were saying.
Yeah. So why I wanted to ask the honorable man, probably y'all can ask him later when I leave. He come on. Is this 200 men that were going to Lova was they part of Unity Party because
You
Unity
mean
Party was
if they were unit partisans?
Unity partisan. Because why Unity Party press conference, they're based on their press conference yesterday, they said that their partisan were going to the members of their party came from the diaspora. They were going to Lofa and they were ambushed. So now the honorable man is saying it was Lofian citizen from different, from what I understand from here, was from different,
That's
political.
why it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You are right with the second. Why you are saying now is actually the right thing. The second thing why you are saying is it is Lofians,
Lofians.
not United Party citizens. Lofians diaspora. So Lindu have people there. UP have people there. Right? It was not just UP people. It was people from the diaspora that are going back home to Lofa. The honorable, if you guys can give us some clarity, it'll be better for us.
Mr. Johnny, Nabe, how you doing?
Hello, how you doing? I'm Johnny Ndebe, one of the senior partisans of Liberian National Union and also a son of Lofa County.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me very well?
I'm trying to hear you. I think I'm understanding what you are saying.
Thank you
ahead.
very much. I know you are representing the Liberian National Union Party. That's NLINU. Am I right?
Right.
Thank you very much. The honorable man was speaking to us, and he mentioned about 230 people was going to Lofa County, and they were ambushed. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I cannot speak about ambush because that's a serious word to talk about. But what if, I don't know what you're talking about. We are discussing about the situation that unfolded in Foya a few hours ago, a few hours ago, meaning 24 hours. Then yeah, I can speak to that based on what I've heard from my own contact, who is also a source from Foya City, Lofa County.
Yeah, so what is unfolding in Foya as we speak?
Okay, so what I gather from my source in Foya is that sons and daughters of the Kisi land from the diaspora were expected to arrive in Foya. I think it was yesterday or so. And then they were coming as supporters of the Unity Party candidate, Joseph Yuman Boakai. And they had rallied themselves. They had a group of men and women, everybody prepared to go at the border between Liberia and Sierra Leone. And what I also learned from my source is that while they were on their way to the border, the route to the border is the same, along that same route that the CDC head office is in Foya and the home of Honorable Thomas Fala. And so one of the cyclists in this exuberant or excited mood decided to do some kind of twisting or back and thing. And in the event, I think from what I heard, he drove into the compound of Thomas Fala, and in that process, he hit somebody accidentally, I think an old lady or somebody, and that led to the group of men in Thomas Fala's place holding the guy to hold on him until he can give account of what he was doing, and we're going to call police. And then, according to my source, that now that led into the disagreement between the people of or Joseph Yiman Bwaka, the UP guys that were going to receive their people from the border, and that of the men and women of the CDC that were along with Thomas Fala. And the rest of it is history now. We all heard about, and we have seen on the social media where two of our brothers from Lofa were killed. And in fact, today, when he had just released the body for burial, my source also called me and said the bodies have been released. They are going to do the burial now. So I'm not in Foya, so I'm giving you a second-hand information that is coming from a source of mine
Mr. James Tamachare, who is also very close to me and is close to Liberian National Union. That is the source that he gave me. That is this information he shared with me regarding what happened there. And in fact, today in Foya, it was kind of calm. Market activity was clearly closed. Very few persons came out to the market to do transaction, and they had to go back to their villages. So everyone kind of like leaving the town to go to nearby villages for safety and observing what will happen because of the way the two guys were killed. They are suspecting that there might be a reprisal from the other side, of the conflict.
Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, do you have question for the brother?
So thank you for the clarity. Thank you for telling us that those who came down, they came down to support JNB because we were trying to get some clarity on that. So thank you. So the two guys that you said, the two guys that were killed, are they from UP or from CDC?
Well, from the news that have come out of Foya is that the two guys that were killed are from the CDC. They are CDC partisans. In fact, one of them followed I just saw on the social media is a fellow that I know. Quite recently when I was in Foya, I think I interacted with him at the intellectual forum. And so from the information we gathered, the two guys that were killed in the process are partisans of the Congress or the CDC, Coalition for Democratic Change.
Okay, thank you for clarity. So, okay, with that being said, the people of Foya, they are anticipating CDC to retaliate, and that's why you said the people are retiring to their villages, and teams are looking calm right now.
Yeah, that's what I've gathered from there. Like I said, I'm not speaking from Foya. I'm speaking from a source from Foya who is giving me information. So he has also told me that, in fact, today, one of the journalists from Fonjama working with Voice of Lofa, Botolo Mauro, was there doing a live coverage of the market. And the interview he had, the interaction he had with people in the market, the people were saying that they had just come quickly to do their business transaction, and they're going to run back to their villages because they see the town look fearful, it looks so quiet. Because Foya is a very boring place. It's a place where, there's no holiday in Foya. So to see that today Foya was so kind, was quiet, and with the news that the two individuals that were killed or that died out of the process are from CDC, and knowing the level of tension between the CDC and the Unity Party in Foya, people are just taking precaution to stay away and observe what will happen, what the leaders of the two groups will do, and what the state will do and the government library will do to ensure that justice is dispensed and those who were killed, the perpetrators are held to be to get account of their action. If that is done, speedily, we hope that our people in Foya will hold back and let justice prevail and let the government take the necessary action to provide justice for those that were killed.
Thank you very much. Jan Volula, you got a question for the honorable man? Where he's here?
You just stated 200 men that were Foya, they was United Party supporters.
Yeah, the information is that the Liberians or the residents or the diaspora Liberians that were returning to Foya were returning to provide support to the United Party campaign in Foya. That's the news we gather. I'm not saying there for a fact that I know of, but from those in Foya who have communicated with me have said that their brothers and sisters from the diaspora were coming to Foya to support the Joseph Imam Boakai campaign activities in Foya. And so the United Party people were going to the borderland to receive them, to give them rousing escort to Foya when they went to clashes with the CDC at Tomafala's home or at the CDC head office in Foya.
Okay. Well, no more question.
Thank you very much.
Let me ask the honorable man one question before you part. You said you are a son of Lofa County, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you think your party, Lendo, do you think your party stand a chance in Lofa County against Joseph Boakai and CDC?
Yeah, from all indication, relying on the intelligence and our people way of thinking with what is happening, we are clearly hoping that we will be the preferred candidate for this election. Even though Omen Boakai has been, in the public space for so long, and he has just been the recent past vice president over the last 12 years. So his name is resonating with people across the county and across the country. So we know that in any case, he is the first in lead in Lofa. We are doing everything possible to let Liberians and Lofians know that we want to take care of our own man. We want to retire him and make sure that he has better social security. We want to ask the people to see that the young man should be the preferred person to be elected as president. He has the energy, he has the know-how, he's able to take care of his people, take care of his old people for a matter of fact. I mean, every parent wish to have their child or their children take good care of them when they are retiring. So we want to give our own man a honorable retirement, so that we're asking the fans to allow us to lead the president, to take over the presidency, so that we can take care of him and give him a better retirement. So of course, it's a uphill task for us as Lino. We are not going to deceive ourselves to say that we have all the support, but we are making sure that our people are informed and adequately to ensure that Dr. Clarence K. Moniba will be the preferred candidate for them to elect come October 10, 2023.
Thank you very much. Let me see. Honorable Vice Chairperson for Operation, Honorable Johnny. I don't know the last name is it Nambe or not?
I'm Johnny Kwebli Monimba Ndebe.
Debe, okay, Debe.
Debe.
Kwebli Debe.
Very well.
Thank you very much, Kwebli Debe. Okay. Honorable Debe, this is the thing about Liberia. Currently, we see that there's 20 political parties. Commonly, people keep hearing about the Unity Party, CDC, the One Gogolo Party, that and then that of the Nyavulula Party, where his candidate is representing as Mr. Cummings, Alexander B. Cummings. And you are representing this political party. So what is your chance when it comes to winning the election comes 2023, October 10, 2023?
Well, are you asking me who is my what?
I said, what is the chance to win the election comes October 10, 2023?
Well, look, our chance is that our candidate is the best candidate in the sense that our candidate possesses all of the qualities that a nation such as Liberia, a third world country that is still grappling with improving its economy or grappling with infrastructure development, and that the Moniba being an expert in infrastructure of governance and the rest of it, and he has been an experienced international development practitioner working with the African Development Bank, with the World Bank and several international agencies and bodies. We believe that he's the best choice because he is a man that is respected. He has the integrity as a young man. He has the potential to lead and bring Liberia's problems to the international community. And the most important part is that to have a young man at age 44 elected as president for Liberia, that will draw the attention of the rest of the world. So this is something we should not let the young people feel, because right now the international community is supporting youthful leadership, young leadership, not necessarily you, but young leadership. So if Dr. Moniba wins the election, I can assure you that the international community will pull into Liberia to ensure that he doesn't fail. And being an international trained development expert, every cent that will be sent to Liberia will be used for its intended purpose, and Liberia will develop as fast as anybody can imagine. So we want to say that Moniba and the young people of Liberia see themselves in Moniba. Young people in Liberia, young people, and the population of Liberia that is voting right now, between the age of 45 to 18, they fall in that group with Dr. Moniba. So we are just appealing to all of them, and even you that also on this show, we are appealing to you guys to call your brothers and sisters and relatives in Liberia to see Dr. Moniba as the first choice in this election. And come October 10, 2023, they should vote for Dr. Moniba on number 13 on the presidential ballot. I can show you Moniba being elected as president. All of you in the world will be proud to have this man as president. You'll be proud to knock your chest in wherever you live to say, I'm a Liberian because he will make you proud. He will do those things that will give you pride in wherever you live as a Liberian.
Thank you very much. Now, Volula, do you have any
Yeah.
question for the honorable man?
Yes, yes. The honorable man is propounding very well. He's making a case for Dr. Manuba. Like he said, he's a young man that's coming to the space. When I see the like of Dr. Manuba in the race, it gave me hope that I myself, I can take that courage tomorrow and stand
Thank
up.
you. Very well.
I should not limit myself to anything. Now, so now looking at the population of Liberia, we have almost 60 some more percent of the population are young people. How well is the messaging of Dr. Moruba resonating with the young people? Are young people gravitating towards Dr. Moruba, or what are you doing to draw the attention of Dr. Moruba?
So we are doing everything humanly possible. We are taking Modiba to every community, every youth environment, youth community. I mean, recently he was in Grand Jida. So far he's the only candidate that has braced the courage to drive through the very difficult road where others are going to Cote d'Ivoire to go to Maryland to go campaign in the southeast. And the Modiba, with his 2 4-wheel vehicles, was able to penetrate the mud, the challenges on our road, drove from Tapeta to Zredu, and his time he spent in Granjida, he was engaging with young people, students, and everywhere. And the students and young people were, I'm so happy that to see one of their kind contesting for presidency. And like you said, he's giving them hope, he's giving them the courage to unlimit themselves. They should never think that I'm going to belong here in this community. So if Moniba at age 44 can have a PhD, have 2 masters and several degrees, and work in international community, then myself, I need to muster the courage to move forward. So of course, yeah, young people are with him. Even in my Gibi, in the entire campaign team he has, I think probably he might be the oldest man among them. It's all comprised of young people that is moving along with him on the campaign trail from town to town, from village to village. Right now, we are not involved with crowd competition. We are engaging communities, so that they can understand the message, understand what Monoba stands for, so they can be able to come and join the process. And we are seeing the light. Gradually, the light is coming. The young people are moving in our party offices every other day to come and pledge support to Dr. Monoba, because they see him as that feature that they want. They see him as that change. We have had Liberian elections since 2005. Since 2005, it has been UPCDC. 2011, UPCDC. 2017, UPCDC. And Liberia is still the same. So if Liberians really want to have change this time around, we should not be discussing UPCDC. We should be discussing a new phase. And that new phase is that the current scale Monima that's ready to move Liberia forward as early as he takes over as president.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jonesy. If you mind, can I go with my second question real quick?
Go ahead, honorable man. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I really liking your articulation on the show. Making the case for Dr. Moduba. I hope you're doing that everywhere in Liberia.
Yeah.
That is a good thing. Dr. Moduba is one of the young men that we all should look up to. He's playing the way, he's laying that role for all of us, the young people, to be able to get that courage to step up, to reach out there. So, looking at the current situation in Liberia, if you speak to 10 young people or 10 Liberians today, you say, what do they want what do they want in the election? They will tell you mostly job. So what is on the platform of Dr. Maruba to address the concern, the hunger of young people wanting a job?
To want a job is one thing, and to also have the capacity or the ability to perform on the job. So one of the key areas first we got for Liberian people to understand is that our maritime industry, every ship that flies the flag of Liberia should have not less than 5 Liberians working on that ship. So right now you can imagine Liberia, there are about 4,000 plus ships that are flying Liberian flag. So that maritime industry alone should be providing about 20,000 jobs for Liberians. You know, if you get 5 persons on each of the ships that's carrying a Liberian flag, and you get about 4,000 ships or more from a Liberian flag, that will clearly tell you that that is about 20,000 jobs. So in the first 6 months to 12 months, in the first 1 year, 20,000 Liberian young men and women should be having access to job on the maritime industry, on the ships. Second aspect
There you go. Our guest preparing very well.
of this is also like another aspect that we need to ourselves. So the next aspect is agriculture. That's where we want to make sure that young people are given basic skills, basic tools, financial support to form agricultural cooperative to be able to manage and to use their land, that their God-given land, to produce food that will be, you know, used as source of income for them. And part of that is that our priority in that area is to make sure that all school feeding programs in Liberia should not be about importing any more food from Liberia, out of Liberia. You're not going to import beans or corn soil to come feed Liberian children in school here. Our schools here must be feeding our children with Liberian grown food. And by doing that, the market will be prepared immediately to receive people. So imagine if we were feeding our kids in all the high schools with banana, with plantain, with edibles, with potatoes, with beans, with corn. And those corn and all the materials are produced from Liberia. That should tell you exactly that the agricultural industry will be impacting the economy and will be creating jobs for young people in that aspect. That's the second thing. The third thing is that the government wants to make sure, that at 10th grade you start learning some educational skills. Theoretically, maybe in 11th grade, 12th grade, you start doing practical, or as a plumber, or as a electrician, or as a masoner, as a hair fixer, whatever career, you're not doing anything with your hands. And so, like in the first 6 months, 12 months to about 2 years, young people will have sector, agricultural sector, and other skills.
Well, thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, do you have any question for our senior guest?
I don't have a question, but I have some words of encouragement for him and his team. It's true that young people in leadership all around the world is something that is happening rapidly. And Mr. Dr. Clarence Mulba is that hope for the young people around the world, especially Liberians. And we saw it in France, we saw it in Ukraine, we saw it in other places around the world. So I wish you guys well. I wish you guys all the best. And even if it's not this time, I'm pretty sure that he has joined our politics. And Dr. Clarence Moluba will indeed be a force to reckon with for a long time. So thank you for coming on the show, and that's my word of encouragement for you.
I have one more question for the honorable man.
Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, man. Thank you. You make my day. And we should be hosting you more often so young people can listen to your articulation about that Moluba. Lately, we saw CDC came out on the 7th at the Anthony Thomas Stadium. Now, United Party came out at the same stadium on the 17th. Now we hear the only pathway to the presidency, when they see a lot of crowds behind you, is that Dr. Moluba and his team have a plan to have a large rally like other political parties are doing?
Oh yes, we are planning that, and we are also relying on you guys on this platform to provide support for us, because as a young person that is involved with this competition, you always have a challenge with a lot of things. So we are looking forward to you guys to give in your support to this process. But of course, we are preparing ourselves in the soonest possible time to have our own rally where we hope to show up the polls of population of young people coming out to show support to Dr. Modiba presidency.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you,
much.
Honorable Man. It is a pleasure to have you, and I'll be leaving the platform soon. It is a pleasure to hear you, and it is a pleasure to really, hear you talk about Dr. Modiba. Dr. Modiba is someone very young, in the youthful age, as a big brother to us. And and I want to take, a bigger giant step for me to see young people taking a step. It get me happy, and stuff. So we wish you and and Dr. Moruba team the best, and we're hoping to see you all after on next Dr. Moruba.
Is a noise coming from behind you, Mr. Kulula?
No, not me.
Sorry, man. I'm at my party headquarters, so sorry for the noise coming from the background.
Oh, okay.
But
All
good
right,
that we are
go ahead, Kulula.
No,
Come
I'm
again?
done.
I have a question for you, Honorable Man. That's my question. If and only if the Liberian National Union, LNRNU, the Liberian National Union Political Party, if and only if the candidate doesn't surface with the first election, October 10, 2023. So who are you anticipating to support when he doesn't come first or second? Who are you going to support for the second term?
Well, my brother, at this stage, I mean, if any party is discussing who to support for second round, that party should not be in this election. You should not be in the election at all because you are here to win. So second round issue is just an option when it comes to we ourselves being second round. If it is not us in second round and that time comes, then I think that we can sit down and recalibrate things through the process. But right now, for me to tell you that if we go second or we come second round, we'll get a person support, then that will also be telling us we are defeating ourselves already because we are in this thing to win. You understand? We're in this to win. So second round, yeah, if the second round we're not there, then we'll sit and discuss as a team and see. Let's see let them compare notes and see which of the group that will come second, which one of them has some kind of level of policy and harmony. Whether our policy and that group policy can be harmonized. We have some similarity. Other than that, then that we make their determination. But to tell you now that second round we get person support. That defeat us, that means we are in the race not to win, we are to show somebody. We are here to win. We are using everything possible, everything humanly possible available to us to ensure that we win this election, or if we come second round, we win second round election. So that's why that's what I can tell you right now. We are into this, and with all of you support, I'm begging you all on this show. Modiba is your generation. This is a generational leadership issue. If you want to give chance to the young people to take leadership, Modiba takes over now. The young people in the country will have a clear vision. They will have a clear anticipation that in the future they will participate and they will win. But if Modiba doesn't win this election, it will create a stagnation into the way of the young people for the future. And also, this is a generational issue. Every generation has its own leader. This time around, this generation must be led by its own leader, and that leadership is Dr. Modiba. Thank you.
Honorable Chairman, you got anything?
I don't have much. I mean, next time we try to get the honorable man to come on for us before we close the campaign for us to talk to him. I mean, like he said, Modiba represents the youth, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that he's preaching that message in a country that is overwhelmed with youth. It's a good message, and we pray that that message can resonate with the people of Liberia and we keep talking for Modiba, we keep talking for the people. We are from local country. On this platform, that's the local country all right there. Jones the SYC campaign. So we preach the politics. It's a good thing. SYC, what you said?
No, I said I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, so it's a good thing. So we thank you for coming. We'll set up another time and we'll support Leno because, again, we want the best for Liberia. So keep on doing what you're doing. We tell you thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And may God bless your work you're doing. May God bless you and give you long life, give you the energy to continue doing what you are doing for the good of Liberia and the good of humanity. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you. You can tell people to share the video as well. Thank you. I salute you with clarity.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. At least we had a studio guest from the Republic of Liberia discussing the issue. At least we know how some people were killed in Liberia, in Lofa County. Our Lofian have been killed again.
Another, I mean, it's not a right way to put it, but I mean, it's okay the way, I mean, how you say, at least we know how some people are killed.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Morris wants to say something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Yeah, Mr. Morris, you want to say something?
How you doing, Honorable? Honorable Samuel Sir Jackson Murray.
Thank you so much, Open Table. And we look forward working with Open Table here at Lano.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very much. You keep doing what you're doing, and that's good. Keep campaigning. Politics is not easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Honorable, you're looking good.
Say that again.
I said, Honorable Man, you're looking very good.
Oh yeah, we'll always be good.
On the VSB picture. That's the VSB.
Oh, yeah. No, but also the SBS, yeah.
Oh, okay, right there. That's the young man. There you go.
The SBS, yeah.
But Honorable Man, the vice president in waiting look like somebody I know.
That Gabriel Emmons auntie.
Yeah, because I know the lady who living in Lobitown. I saw the picture. She looked like somebody I know.
Yeah, that's the former superintendent of Monserrado County, Madam Grace Pickman.
Yes, I know her. I know people. Oh my goodness.
So how will you not know the former superintendent of Monserrado County?
She's here. You can ask for audience and book appointment. She's right here. She listening to you.
Yeah, because the lady, I was living looking at her. When I saw the picture, I said, "But I know the lady."
Yeah, she is. She's here. She can wave to you.
Yeah, I want to see that wave. There's a blessing for us. I want to see that wave.
Okay. See you. Yeah.
I want to see a vice president in waiting.
You should know the woman. She's a hard-working woman.
Yeah, back when to talk to her. The people of Indiana station. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. The Open Table station back that they want to see you. They want to speak to the vice president in waiting.
Hello, the vice president in waiting.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
The bus station. Okay.
We wish you guys well. You guys keep doing what you are doing.
Okay.
And we wish you guys well. Dr. Clarence Moduba is the hope of the youth, and we are going to keep praying for you guys.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we appreciate talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for showing your face. Thank you.
All right.
Veteran is yours. Come October 10th.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
You are very welcome.
Okay.
Honorable man, thank you very much. Yeah. Mr. Chairman, we gotta keep rolling the ball. We come to the community now. We're gonna spread our tentacle to our community that we love so dearly. this community is falling apart, and the Secretary General and that of the President, things are going helter-skelter, so we must discuss the issue. So, Honorable Chairman, what is your take on this issue when the Secretary and the President in the chat room are changing words?
Yeah. First of all, I will again. I spoke on the issue earlier, and I said that the president is not a changing war with the secretary. Matter of fact, the president is the head of the administration. The president put out a statement, which of course is official. So he was just clearing the air, the first statement. His second statement was more official because it was like well penned and it was written with the logo out there. He put it out there. So I'm sure that he's not commenting or like testing in the group chat, going back and forth with the secretary. However, the secretary is the one with all the time on his hand to be out there calling people kekele and all this stuff. The secretary called me kekele, but I would like to address him on this platform, and I gave him the chance to challenge him, Mr. Robert Kerry. If you are listening at any time, feel free to set up a one-on-one between you and myself, and let's understand who's the kekele, because when it comes time for you to win election in this community, Mr. Robert Kerry, was on our shoulders. It was on our shoulders that you, Mr. Robert Kerry, even had a chance, a single chance to win election in this community. So for you to call people, and when you are overwhelmed with ego and you are so self-centered, it's all by yourself, and you just think you can go around and don't push some of us to the brain for us to discuss some of these things, because during the election period, we have to step on so many things to protect you, to protect the fact that even to how you left the job and you move on to the next one, we have to protect that. We cover that. Don't think we don't know about that. We cover that. We gave you the chance to lead this community, and when we put you into leadership, we want you to behave like a leader. Now, let me address the issue concerning Robert Kerry and the administration. Look, I called Richard Boyer before on the show. It's not the first time. Matter of fact, I was in Atlanta last time when I was on the show. When I spoke, I said Richard Boyer was running on sugar. Didn't I say that on the same show? Matter of fact, I addressed his behavior and his performance. But that is up to the president, Mr. Julius Parker. Do you have a caller?
Yes.
Who is that?
Mr. Gabler.
You want to put the president through? You can put the president through for instead of.
Okay, hold on.
I don't want to.
Hello, Tony Gabler. You are live on Open Table.
Please give him volume. Let me hear what he's saying.
Let me get him volume. Tony Gabler, you are live on Open Table. The rest of the world listening to you as well.
All right. Thank you. I've been following the show from the get-go. I just want to make few clarities. When y'all was speaking, y'all said there was somebody somewhere from the wilderness that told you information, and the chairman came out to say I was used as a whistleblower. No. I am not a whistleblower.
Yeah.
I took my challenge to leadership at the meeting. All right?
Yeah, go ahead.
After the meeting, I told you that I was disappointed in all of you. You have a community thing going on, but you're left to go play a game that is of no benefit to you, to the community. All right? We have a meeting that has very few attendees. All right? On the day of a community meeting, that the day you're going to play a lead. Okay? So I told them, I said, I'm disappointed that the Kelly is full of for the leadership. It was one Kelly said, yeah, you are right. All right? In fact, the vice president don't even come to meetings. That's what really? He said, yes. I said, okay. I said, there should be a rule. He said, there's a rule. And he shared the link with me. He said, I'm lying, there's a rule. Now, in the violation will require by any official from any meeting, this is the consequence. I said, well, if this is the case, we can put it on the table to see we can try democracy. All right.
Yeah.
But as I went through it, I found that it would be useless. Here is an association that does not have a chaplain. With 1,000 church members, 500 churches, but we cannot have a man of God. Where are we? Then if we declare the vice president or president of Delta as 3 years imprisonment or removal, who is going to go there? We already have incomplete leadership, which is a shame. All right, so I said, so we cannot consider this. Let there be a way for the leadership to represent the vice president. They come to find out an excuse was given, but other opponent of the vice president said it was not in record, but he told the president. Then my argument here is, if the president is the chief custodian of power, and he excuse anybody, that person should be granted permanent excuse without punishment. And if the vice president share with the president, I don't think the president or vice president was in a violation. He talked to his boss. In school, when you are suspended and the principal goes to the teacher and say, hey, I allowed this man to go, so he should not be penalized. He has the overall power. So I think the rule at the time got overridden by the president. So the vice president should not be considered as he should not fit the criteria for impeachment.
Okay, but Honorable Gavler, the point of this community, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I think I understand that the community, the hierarchy, when I mean the hierarchy, I mean the elected officials, that of the president, vice president, secretary, parliamentarian, and that of the finance secretary. I think they should have an executive group chat, wherein when the vice president says that I am not, I took excuse, or he or she have taken excuse from the president, and that the president should at least inform them that, hey, this president not going to be to the meeting. Did that happen?
Here's the thing. In every organization, there's an overall privilege. All right? The president has the authority to override anything. He was told, or you honor the excuse by the vice president. All right? If he was not told, that's a different case. All right? I mean, come on, man. Let's look at it this way. Even there you go, you answer when the meeting is. All right? The president has too much to do, which is not a good excuse. He should be prepared at all times. But he has the overall power to override everything. He can forgive. All right? So the crowd in the town is only the opposition, which there should be none. Okay? According to the title. Like President Logie and Perry. All they are drinking beer and wine on it. So we understand that. Logie is saying that they belong today, one day they post. Fire is working. That's what you want to see. Okay? And Perry is going to go down there and speak also false narrative to make a case against Bear. So they are only feeding to their thinking again. So I think this has to stop, and Perry got to understand that the president is your boss. All right? You can't do this crap that you are putting out there. You are discussing it in public. Okay? So we have to be mindful how we carry on. If you move the vice president, who's going to put that? Who's going to put that?
So hold on. Did you say if the vice president is removed, who are we going to put there? I think that should not be the issue. The issue should be. Hold on. I have a question.
The president has the overall power. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So he accepted that he agreed that he accepted the excuse from there. Then what then do they want?
Go ahead.
They don't have overall power. I see. Is Kerry saying that the president does not have an overall power?
You are right, Mr. Anthony Gayflower. You are speaking according to the Constitution. He does. He has the override power. Matter of fact, he is the one that can. He is the one that can form the board. If a man can form the board that can investigate an organization, he can do as he pleases. Look, so when Kerry is power drunk and he doesn't understand the Constitution, and he tried to manipulate others out there into the public space, wrong. But go ahead, Anthony.
Go ahead, Anthony Gavler. I have more questions.
Yeah, so that is the let us stop making trade party on the location. All right, if you want to go there, in fact, I have suggested to the leadership, any executive plan to go to the looking position, they should go with a disclaimer. All right, there should be a disclaimer. When they say they don't represent the association, they are not representing the association. They are saying it for their own free will, and everybody should the association liable for it. So if that is done, Kerry can go out there and say what you want to say. Germantia, which is another Walking Dead.
Tony, you cannot say that. I cannot be here. You call my brother Walking Dead. That's not right, Tony Gavler. You got to take that back.
I'll take that back.
Please take that back. We shall not ever subscribe to short things in this community for Tony Gavler to be calling another person Walking Dead. Shall not subscribe to that on this show. You must apologize openly, Tony Gavler.
I'm sorry with the slip of tongue.
Thank you very much for your apology. Proceed, because we have to address the matter.
Okay, any more questions?
Chairman, do you have a question for Mr. Gavler?
So I'm trying to argue the question. Real quick question. You said, is Mr. Kerry, so you are trying to say on this platform he didn't call you to tell you or show you the attendance record?
No, I don't see that. You only show me the rules. Okay, he sent me a copy of that rules. That the vice president was a violation of.
Okay,
this is a rule violation. All right. So the president can run with it or can sweep it under the wall. Meeting was there. Okay, I think this will win the vice president. I'll say, hey, I signed up for something, I should fulfill it. But just running to impeach the man, I don't think it's fair.
Thank you. Before you go, I got a question for you. Before you can leave, there is a question. I want to know if these violations from the vice president were all of these things in sequence. All of the violations, were they in sequence? I mean, the absence, were they in sequence?
I do not have access to the attendance record, but based on what the secretary said was he has made 3 meetings.
Is this
so whether it happened in sequence or there was some lapse between there? I don't know. But he just said you were in violation. That's why he sent me the session that he has validated. All right?
Thank you.
But based on that and the history, why? And I think that yesterday I called the 2 of them. I said, look, you stop posting in the platform, you're grabbing food, call each other, chew each other up behind the scene, and we move on. We have a lot of people discuss. People left the platform. Why they are not coming back, or are they coming back? All right? Are we going to have a special election for Chaplain? Okay, what are we doing? Those are things we should be discussing and trying to break down. We should be thinking to patch the hole in the wall, then thinking about breaking the whole building down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tony Gavler. Thank you very much. That's a voice of one of the...
Why is the link not working for you to come on?
I try about the co-chair where I will work through it for the next time.
Thank you.
I'm not a text on here. My son here to help me out.
I saw you on. I saw you on and you left, but it's okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the voice of the pioneer of this community, Tony Gavler. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are discussing the community right now. Before the show, I placed a call to the president. The president did not respond. I placed a call to the vice president. The vice president did not respond. I placed a call to the parliamentarian, that's Hoti Pama. Hoti Pama did not respond. And I also placed a call to Fatima, who is the the finance secretary of this community. And then now we are on the show. I think we need somebody from the administration to come and give some clarity as to what is going on. But anyway, the chairman must say, we are not boys, we are men. We are here to discuss the issue of this community. And honorable chairman.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Listen to the caller. He was very, very clear with some of the issues that are going on in this community. What is your take when it comes to the caller expose?
I was trying to get him, but when he was playing, I cannot recall how he referred to Logan and Petty on the show or Logan show. Like he said something about Logan and Petty.
He said that in a quote, if I'm gonna be wrong, maybe he will come and correct me. He said, if anybody from the administration going to Logan's hours, there should be some disclaimer that they are not representing LAI. They are going on as individual. Like me, I can go to Logan hour and say whatever I want to say there. Because I'm SYZ. I'm not the administration. I'm not representing anybody. I'm just representing me. And then when it comes to Petty, he said Pele and Logan going to take this thing and be dragging it here and there. And Pele going to make it more, he's going to amplify this. If I'm quoting him right, that's what he was saying. So some of these things, I don't think Logan's a professional man. I don't think Logan going to do that. And I don't think Pele going to do that as well. The issue is Tony have to stop throwing stones. You cannot be living in a glass house and throwing stones at people who living outside who have bazooka and other things RPG. Tony Gabriel, your husband gonna be brain. Anyway, another channel.
And thanks again to you for making him to apologize for calling the Honorable Jeremiah Chia working there. Jeremiah Chia, he apologized. He did.
Yeah.
Before he working there, but he apologized. So let's understand. Mr. Gifler was actually propounding and he said some things that are actually right. You see, in the very constitution that Robert Kerry is running around with, because there is clearly an agenda. He's trying to remove the vice president, and he's making this case is about himself. The man is so self-centered. He's very egotistic. And when you are trying to resolve problems and do things, you don't go against a whole institution and you try to undermine it or try to or kill it. Look, Mr. Julius Parker is the number one person of this organization, whether you like it or not. And in every organization, form of leadership or whatsoever, there is a certain privilege reserved for the number one. He's not going to always call you and call everyone within the executive to get their opinion when he's going to grant excuse or make some decision.
Yeah.
Until people can understand.
You want to talk? Thank you very much.
Who is that?
We have a caller. Oh my God, Jeremiah Che is calling as well, and this call is on hold. I don't know what can I do.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I'll call the person back. I can put Jeremiah Che on. Hold on. I don't know how to work with this phone. Hello, Jeremiah Che.
Good afternoon, Open Table. Good afternoon, folks.
Good afternoon, Jeremiah Che. Honorable Chairman, I'm sorry, the call, keep coming in.
That's okay. I called to throw a few comments on what was said about me, and in America that we live, it's about image problem. If someone as elderly as he is will call on the show discussing a wide range of issues and decide to cast aspersions on a person that has nothing to do absolutely with the whole scenario, I mean, it's a bit preposterous. And I think Mr. Gifler, with his apology, this has been something that has been habitual of this individual. So I don't mind he and I going to do medical so we can know who has that edge in living longer than their friend. You understand me? The issue that is appalling in the community now has nothing to do with Jeremiah Chia. I'm just a single individual. That's something that is very important to our democracy that we need to address. And while you lay the foundation of it, you call another person walking there. Are you kidding me, Mr. Giffler? Listen, in fact, I wouldn't dare go there, in fact. But let me get to the issue of the constitutionality of the whole running around, people going around with, especially has to do with the SG. I saw it right up from the Secretary General. I listened to the show 4 nights ago, Logan's Hour, because I was told that something was said. And I saw the press release from the president, which was prudent. I've sensed the divide in the administration. But my thought on the issue was the Secretary General, who happens to be an embodiment of this team, an official of this team, had to do the honorable thing to address these things. First of all, in-house, they come up with a conclusion before bringing it to the community. Now that it's out there now, everybody can dip spoon in it and consume. You've worked so hard for this administration. And in 9 months, you intend to dominate administration from what we see to be something that has no connection absolutely with the functions of the government. The vice president wife went on a procedure the first week of July. We all know this thing. And she has been recovering gradually. And besides the function of the vice president, he supersedes and oversees every department of this administration. And he doesn't have to be to this particular point before you know that he's working. Fortnight ago, the vice president and his wife prepared meals for teams from the youth and sport department. The people had a tournament and they were part of it, and they were giving out meals for people to have, even for spectators and the other players and other things. This man has been involved in so many things outside of just going to a meeting. And if you come out and say because he didn't go to a 3 consecutive meeting and you want to quote Constitution now, I mean, it's appalling. It is happening, and it's preposterous because this is something that you stood for, you campaigned for you to be united, to unite the community. Then in-house, you can't be united with somebody. People used to say, oh, Jeremiah J was the problem. And he had issues with Kerry. For a couple of months, like 4 or 5 months, I decided to lay low and watch. Now, it doesn't seem to be about me anymore. Now, it's about somebody who's a superior in the administration. Because you always used to label me as that person who we're not on the same level. You and the vice president on the same level, Mr. Kerry. You and the president on the same level, Mr. Kerry. You and the people that voted for you on the same level, they give you the power. You and them are on the same level. You should understand these things. There are certain things when you crack it, you need advice. You need the way forward. You can't just jump up and in 9 months of a 3 years administration, you decide to track everything. You're one single-handedly cannot do this. This thing has to be consensual. And if people will coerce you in any way, form, or manner to come on to give information, when you're giving information, know that when it's out there, people will proliferate this information and will go out there and people will have their own way of discussing it. I started going back and forth with Chairman Sile, who happens to be a stalwart of this government, who function and did his job well and left the scene. That's how people should operate. Inquisitive. But I see this as a personal attack on the administration. I'm removing individual. I'm looking at it as the individual base. I'm looking at it as the government. How can you attack your own government while you're sitting there? It's like sitting in a glass hole and throwing stones, Mr. Kerry. You need to retract and let go all these things. We're not saying we don't support constitutional function. It's not because you're a custodian of the United States Constitution means that you tell people just everything to do. Sometimes things are implied. That's not everything that's in the United States Constitution that people live their daily life with. Sometimes people will tell you there's no part of the Constitution that will tell you don't speed on the highway. But you know these things are implied. You need to not speed in order not to cause accident. There's no way in the Constitution that will tell you, say, wear seatbelt. But you know these things are implied. It's part of the traffic laws and other things. So when people do these things, it's to protect and preserve themselves. But if you would like to single-handedly putting out the vice president. Who's your boss? It's not. You don't have the gravitas. That's why I said in my write-up. You cannot call people. First and foremost, this government is united. Minus you, this government is going to function. We are standing behind the government, and we will make sure we will attend the meeting. But everything that will be put before us, it is the agenda that the people will go by. This is Vox Populi, Vox DA, the voice of God, the voice of the people. You can't be here writing and acting like you were going against the president of this community, and we will sit down and look at it and let it slide. Mr. Kiri, you know what we went through to get you to where you are. This very Mr. Sele, you and him going back and forth in the chat room, you know how high he jumped in order for you to climb that ladder. It's not now that people will be doing these things in the midst of everything. What has happened so much? What happened so much? Are it being you? Where's the compassion? What do we stand for as Liberians? Are we understand the rule of law? Or is it a crime for somebody to attend maybe 2 meetings and they miss the other one? Or if you don't even have the tentative proof that this man didn't attend 3 meetings. It's not because you're custodian, you the voice of everything. People been to meetings and saw the vice president. People been everywhere and saw the man. Just last Sunday, this man was handing out certificates of appreciation to the youth of this community. That's part of his cardinal function. People who have said, I'm not part of the youth exposure, so I can't go. But he did all these things. So my brother, if there's some personal issue, I remember the same vice president was the one who wrote that I should be dismissed from government. Do you understand me? Is this same vice president? What is this same secretary? You know, why are you going after your friends? We love you. Why are you doing this? You putting yourself in a tight political space. You need the support of everyone, including those opposition, to help you in every endeavor you intend to proceed.
Mr. Eswazi, I would like to address here before we close.
One second, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Jeremiah, thank you very much. Chair, I want to speak. Thank you very much. Thank you. You have said it all. Thank you. We appreciate. Thank you for calling on the show. That's the voice of Jeremiah Chair, the IRC chair of this community. Jeremiah Chair, a very strong man in this community. Thank you very much, Jeremiah Chair. Thank you. Yeah, Honorable Chairman, you're trying to say something.
Can you
before you go, we had a caller that I put on hold.
Put a caller on hold.
Let you to come in.
Let the caller speak.
Before they feed Disenchanted.
Let the caller speak.
All right. The caller is not responding now. The caller is feeling disenchanted. I put him on hold. Hello, this is Opi Table. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Sonny Parker, the first lady of the community.
Hello, Sonny Parker, first lady of our noble community. How you doing, Sonny Parker?
I'm doing well.
Thank you very much. You are live on Opi Table. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes, sir. I'm calling in regards to the topic on the floor today.
Yes. The topic is the Secretary General and the President are making us uncomfortable in our community. What is going on in the community?
I should have made my statement clear. There were a lot of topics on the floor, but I'm calling in regards to the Indiana, incidents, that are taking place right now that are unfolding.
That's true.
Yes. So this is no new news. To some of us, maybe the public just getting to know from the Tuesday show that I heard about. But Kerry called me 2 weeks ago when the president traveled for ULA convention in Philadelphia on a Saturday morning. And he said to me, your man is about to be impeached. So I'm like, who, man? He said, the VP, because he's in violation. He has not attended meeting for 3 consecutive times in a row. And I kind of told the president, and Tony Gabriel was supposed to appear on Open Table that Saturday to talk about it. So I called the president. And I asked him if he was aware. He said, well, I'm out of town. When I get back, we'll discuss it. So I'm surprised that the whole thing blew up Tuesday, that, Rachel going to be impeached because he didn't attend the meeting. Because I thought they talked about it in the executive chat room because I'm not there. But this is not no new news. It has been circulating because Kerry called me personally. He called me personally and told me that the VP was going to be impeached because he has not attended a meeting. So this is not something new. This is something that has been planned, that has been masterminded by him and other people. Because if it was something new, boom, we're just going to hear it on Tuesday on the show. But the fact that he called me, so it means he called other people and other people were in the know. It just happened to come on air on Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's my take on it, that this is not something new, something that Kerry already knew that you were going to do or you had told other people, because he called me. He called me personally and told me about it.
So do you think that these things are happening in the communities so it's supposed to be happening when we trusted our people, we elected them, this community, we shut the community down, and then we went all in the ring to elect these people. And we are hearing such things happening in our community. What is the take on that? Are you happy with the act that's going on?
To be frank with you, this is very sad. It is sad, and I will tell you that there's a reason why our own country, Liberia, will be that we can't go forward, we can't do this. These are some of the very same reasons. Because people within the administration are supposed to back and uphold each other for the betterment of their people. Everybody have hidden agendas. If somebody would have told me that this was happening, between Kerry and the administration, I would have said no. Because even if Rachel did not attend meeting 3 times in a row, I get it. I mean, I'm not holding the attendance record. But was it brought into the executive, the administrative chat room for us to talk about it? I never saw anything that in the administrative chat room. They're discussing in the executive chat room. Well, bring it to us and let's talk about it. Warn me, if you continue to do exactly what you people are talking about, then you go public. But this is something that, was never discussed. I don't even know if it was 3 times, because I'm hearing that he gave excuse for 1. But the other 2, he did not inform the president. But I'm saying, regardless, this is community. We're trying to, keep ourselves together here, away from home. These things shouldn't be issues to, divide us. It should be something for us to discuss and work on something better. Other communities are doing something better than dividing themselves. But whole day, as I heard from Logan hour before, crab mentality, this is exactly what it is. This is crab mentality. You try to go or you try to do something, and somebody you don't expect from your own environment, your family member, it could be friend or whatever, they try to bring your idea down and bring you down. And that's crab mentality, and that's why we're not going to go anywhere if we continue this way.
Thank you very much, First Lady. Honorable Chairman, before you go, First Lady, Honorable Chairman, do you have anything to say to the First Lady? I can't hear you. You have, I don't know what you did.
I don't have much to say to the First Lady. I mean, the First Lady came on the show and she told you that Mr. Kerry called her and was telling her that he was going to impeach the vice president. So obviously he's been acting as the president well before this came out to the public. But we will address the issue.
Thank you very much. First Lady, can you get a parting statement?
Well, thank you for having me on the show. And my prayer and hope is that as a community members, we all can learn from our mistakes and do better to keep us going. Do the most important thing that we want for our community to, achieve and see. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you very much, First Lady. Even though I'm not receiving my tabagi yet, no problem. We move. All right, bye-bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook Live, this is Open Table. These are trending issues in our community. These are things that are happening. We have to take it very serious. Our administration is falling apart. What can we do as Liberians to bring this administration back? The number to call is 317-717-1162. The number to call is 317-717-1162. Mr. President, you can call as well. Mr. Secretary General, you can call the show. The number is 317-717. Robert Kerry, Secretary General, you can call 317-717-1162. 1162. Rachel P. Boyer, Vice President.
And he asked for the link to Robert Kerry asked for the link and come on the show. Let's discuss constitutional matters. And he had the balls and audacity to call some of our keke legs. So I want you to come to the show, and I gave him again the offer for him to go open any platform of his choice. Let's discuss this community. Matter of fact, you want to call people keke leg, and you 9 months, you cannot even tell us something you have championed in this community. This community during Ebola time, when we needed someone to stand up for this community, it was Joseph Azigizana City Jr. with my uncle that championed the rally for this community to raise over 100,000. 100,000 to send back home for Ebola.
Where's the money? Where's the money? 100,000. Where is it?
Over 100,000 in material for Ebola. It was sent. Ask JD Walker, he will tell you.
Oh man, we gotta bring JD Walker back because 100,000 is not small thing.
Over 100,000 in material, in goods and stuff. Over 100,000. JD Walker told you. It's not even if and but. JD Walker told you that's what they sent. They sent back.
I know 100,000. That's why I mean that's too much. JD Walker need to come answer some of these questions.
Over 100,000 in goods, not cash money, but in goods and stuff that is sent back home. Ebola time. Joseph Sede Jr. was part of that campaign. And matter of fact, I was the first on that campaign. Why you want to talk, Robert Kerry, in this community about being kekele? You know how we have worked for the community. Look, let me get to the issue first of all. The constitutional matter, I'll get to the issue because Robert Kerry is making me mad in the first place. Look, in any organization, and you have to understand chain of command and leadership. Is there. Robert Kerry is the third man in command. If Robert Kerry is asking the second and the first in command to talk to him or to get his approval, he's going a little bit above him here. And he's going above his head because this man claimed to be working for defense. Someone who works for defense, like he's not even understanding chain of command. Really? How did you get to defense, Robert Kerry? Because if you really did, you will understand how things work. It is in the military that you will see people stationed and they cannot fire a gun because the general or the head tell them not to. That even in the midst of war, they will still there and be waiting for the command. That's who the president is in this administration. And even if Robert Kerry was the president, we will protect that right. But look, let me tell you, like Anthony Gavler said before, and he said, the president did. The president said he excused one. He excused one. You got called?
No. Go ahead and turn it up. Somebody else.
Oh, I thought the person was calling on the show. Like he said, 3 absence whatsoever. Like Robert Kerry is running around 3 times. The man missed meeting 3 times. The president said one was actually excused by him. So you trying to tell this man is lying? Why they make literally tell the community and say, okay, 3, all 3, like really? The man could say not 1, not 2, not all. The man could say I excuse all, but the man said I excuse one. So which means the 2 he's not aware, and he was being genuine to the community. So why would Robert Kerry be trying to campaign and try to say the president is trying to cover up the vice president? Why? So, and he trying to talk about he will go with a campaign. The president is not going back with him. The president put out an official statement. Look, even the impeachment process, like he put out whatsoever, he was just putting out a bluff. You got to understand how the impeachment process works. The president again is going to be the head for every meeting you will go into, and every meeting, every general meeting, the president is the head. For the president to put down an impeachment on the floor or to allow it, it's the president. How are you going to impeach the president, Robert Kerry?
Thank you very much, honorable man, honorable Joseph Azigizana City Jr., honorable chairman. You see, there's an issue. We understand that the administration is doing something that I don't think they are even communicating very well with one another. That's one of the things I have observed. We have the president, the vice president, secretary general, finance secretary, and that of the parliamentarian. Since they have placed a call to them, none of them have called me back. The only person that called me back was the secretary general. The secretary general and that of the finance secretary. But Hottie Palmer, the president, and Richard Boyer did not call me back. And they know I called them because I wanted to appear on OP table. That's how I called them for. But they refused to call me. Only two persons called me. The secretary general and the finance secretary called me back. But I did not talk to the finance secretary because I was already on the show when she called me. There's the issue. Mr. Vice President, I understand there are a lot of urubadu going on in the community, and even with you, I understand that. But to be very audacious and to be very bold and clear to the people of this community, the vice president made 3 consecutive meetings in series. I understand the president came out. He said that he granted one of the meetings that you skipped, but 3. So who did you talk to? The Vice President Richard P. Boyer, can you call 317-717-1162? We need some clarity because we elected you in this community. Anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, if the Vice President is listening as well, you can call 317-717-1162. Secretary General, Mr. Robert Carey, you can call 317-717-1162 and get some information. We want to see the dossier or the attendance that you signed, wherein Richard P. Boyer name was missing. And then Madame Fatima Famula, you are also in the government. You can call 317-717-1162. Mr. Hottie Patma. You can call 317-717-1162. Even though you were on a web ballot, but you can still call and get some information. Mr. President, I just want to say Mr. President. I don't want to call the name. I just want to say Mr. President. Mr. President Judas Parker. Mr. President Judas Parker, call 317-717-1162. The community is here to scatter. There is a need. We come here and discuss the issue. I know the issue, it begins from here, and that's why we want to discuss it here. And we were the custodian of everything, so that's why we have come again. When there's fire in the hole, like Brent posted, fire in the hole, we have come again to discuss the issue. Honorable Chairman, the fire, how can we quench this fire in the community?
You can quench the fire when people understand that role. Like there's the need for people to actually understand that role, and it's plain and simple. It's that plain and simple. And when you have people working and overwhelmed with emotions and arrogance, that's what happens in leadership. Like, look, you can beat on Richard Boyer all you want. I'm not even gonna protect Richard if you want to beat on him all you want. I mean, matter of fact, I spoke lengthily about Richard's for him to perform well. Like I keep telling him and whatsoever. And look, the thing about it is Richard, he has his own problem. Matter of fact, you sometimes people got to understand, got to discuss things with empathy. You know, like his wife went through a very tough procedure. Richard's wife has been around LAI matter. She went through a tough procedure. Mr. Robert Carey, when last was your wife ever to any program?
No, Chairman.
No.
Hold on.
Listen.
Let's discuss the issue and leave the wife. Leave the wife out.
No. Let me propound. You can go ahead and discuss yourself.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and discuss yourself. Because she's the third man in command. She's the third woman in command. She's third. The VP wife is second. We have the first lady. They are all in leadership somehow. Because the first lady, we didn't vote for her. She's doing well as first lady. Somehow she's in leadership. The second lady, we didn't vote for her. But somehow she's in leadership. She has to perform her duty. The third is Robert Carey's wife. Let Robert Carey tell when last his wife ever went to meeting and when last she ever participated in activities in this community. So don't tell me no. If Robert Carey was a single man, and then I can understand, I can deal with Robert Carey. Look, you talking about like people dealing with personal family issue, and you want to champion a campaign without understanding your team member. You don't want to even understand what they are going through at home. But again, I'll bring him back to the Constitution. I'll bring the man back to the Constitution. The Constitution also spoke about people doing things to injure the public image of the organization. What Robert Kerry is doing is an impeachable offense. Robert Kerry is laying down a very good argument for Mr. Judah Parker to get him out, because Mr. Judah Parker can get Robert Kerry out on the dime when he put down that vote, and in the General Assembly and people vote, Robert Kerry will be out in no time. It's right there. It's in the Constitution, because he is trying to damage the image, the public image of the organization.
Which article is that?
It's in the Constitution. It's right in your Constitution. I posted a link for them to see. I can share the link with you. If you are trying to damage the public image of the organization, you are proceeding wrongly. And the person that can put down that vote and bring it down to the General Assembly again is the president. So the president is absolutely proceeding with a little bit of sympathy for him here. The president is not even going back and forth with him. And the president is not even arguing. Look, the president told you, I allow this man to be away for 1. 2 of them, I'm not aware. And you telling the president to give you a notice or whatsoever. Are you his boss? Are you his boss? Mr. 317-717-1162. Madam Miko, okay. 317-717-1162. You see?
You gotta call it very slow.
317-717-1162. It's below the string too. 317-717-1162. You see, when Madam Miko was VP for Mr. Rufus Tati, there was a lot of things she took. She handled herself well in that position. That was leadership. She showed strength when things were falling apart. Man, who's not aware of some of the things that she taught? Right next to the president.
I'm not aware.
I'm aware. I'm not a kekele. I'm aware, but if you're not aware, that's okay. But she kept doing, she kept the peace. Matter of fact, she protected that administration. You know what Robert Kerry is doing is trying to undermine the administration, and there is clearly an agenda here. And I tell Robert Kerry, if he cannot make a U-turn, start to proceed the way he's proceeding. Look, let me tell you, Robert Kerry told Pele. He told Pele before he appeared on Logan's Hour to confirm. He told Pele was saying this thing last weekend. Pele was aware. I don't gossip. Pele was aware about Robert Kerry agenda. He told Pele, and he went on the show to confirm without the knowledge of the president. So when you guys are talking about whatsoever, you can call the president, the VP. Like Chia said, there's a lot of things we can look at the performance of the VP. There's a lot of things. We are talking attendance. But let's look at the other community things that you saw him do. Like he actually appeared.
Let me come in a little bit, Honorable Chairman. This is an issue. I looking at the Constitution. We understand that the Constitution is what control all of us in this community when it comes to LAR. And then, according to the custodian of document, Mr. Robert Kerry, who stated that the Vice President Richard P. Boyer missed 3 consecutive meetings. That is meeting in series. So I want to know the length of time between the meeting. Like if one were here in January, and then let's say another one in March, and then I think we get one other meeting. I think probably this month, September. So some of these things we have to analyze. we shouldn't just get mad and discuss the issue like that. I think it would be prudent enough to bring the president on the show, the president who is the over boss, to come on the show and give this clarity. Because he's aware, he's an insider. You know, we're just looking at the group chat. We're just looking at what happened in the group chat. Maybe when the president appeared on the show, what happened behind closed door. I'm not in the executive meeting. I'm not in the executive chat groups. I'm not.
So what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say, according to the Secretary General, he's going by the Constitution. And the Constitution is what controls all of us in LAR. So, if the president came out, he said that the vice president gave you a notice for one absent. According to the Constitution, it had to be 3 consecutive meetings. So we want to bring the president on open table so that he can give some clarity to the General Assembly, because when he speaks on this platform, the General Assembly will be informed. So for me, I don't have much information when it comes to all of these things, because I'm not even part of LAR as I speak right now, because they said I didn't pay my due.
So, but why are you talking? It was just clear that it was 3 consecutive meetings, and the president said he excused 1. So why are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say, that the Secretary General is saying it's not true. So how can we?
Why you say it's not true? It's more than 3.
Hold on. The Secretary General is saying the information provided, it is not true.
Which information?
The information provided by the president that he excused 1. And you know, these are all inherent.
They need to tell you that it's not true. They may give you that he communicated.
Hold on, let me learn. You were speaking, I gave you the time.
No, go ahead.
We had to be fair. We had to be fair
for so long. Go ahead. I gotta talk.
So this is the issue. So I'm asking that we invite the president on the show to clear the air for the assembly, because the community dwellers are listening to this show. So we should not just sit and say the president said this, the president posted this in the chat room. I'm urging the president to appear on the show if anytime soon, like probably next weekend or the weekend after, so that he can come and get some clarity, because we're there. I'm not in the chat room to see all of this information. I don't know what's going on. You came out, you said the president gave a statement that the vice president was excused for one meeting, one of the meetings. That which I've not seen. So I'm asking that we invite the president on the show to come and get some clarity, and then we can also invite.
Is not coming to the show. The president can come to the show whenever he wants to, but the president Robert Kerry got to come to the show, and he got to come and until Robert Kerry got to come and tell us why he is running to Logan's Hour and not coming to open table. But usually he come to open table, so he got to come to open table and come and talk to the Keke lad that he was trying to talk about. Then he come to the Keke lad. So let me give him some constitutional schooling, because Robert Kerry is running around like a reckless leader. So he needs to come over here as well. And the president's statement is out there. It's not you say and they say. The president's official statement is out there. He indicated it in his official statement. Matter of fact, I can forward it to you. The community is aware. So when you're trying to talk about, I know you talk to Robert Kerry. I know you talk to Kerry. It's okay. It's okay to talk to him, but he shouldn't be so cowardly and be behind the scene and he cannot appear or whatsoever. Because when he's using words in the chat room, he should come and show his face and not be cowardly. Because I know the next thing he's going to go to the platform that is so welcoming to him or whatsoever that will massage his ego. Because that's what he's using. That's his channel. That's his medium of trying to undermine the government, to go to the same thing and to look in our. But I would give a little bit of a little note to Philip Logan. Philip Logan, you ran against an administration. You are a fine gentleman. You ran against an administration. Things didn't go your way. That's how politics can sometimes be. It's cruel. It's very cruel. You have been doing things in the community. But if you still want to continue to champion the decision the agenda of undermining this administration, knowing fully well you intend to run in the future, you got to be very careful how you proceeding, because your platform should not be used to undermine this very administration you intend to run in the future. Elections, yeah, elections, long gone, long gone. It's been almost 9 years, long gone. We are building. There are chaos in this administration. Of course, there. But pick up the call sometime, get clarity, and do not run with link and a little bit of chaos, and then try to just stir it up. There are some people in this community that will never smell power. That's because the way they carry themselves. In all they do, they will never smell power. So when you are trying to understand things, sometimes try to understand it from a broader perspective. Do not celebrate an administration that is falling apart, knowing fully well you are part of our community. When Rufus Tati won, some of us we stood by him. We accepted defeat because that's how politics is. Your time will come. But if you are celebrating the shortcomings of others and they are using you as a medium to destabilize the community, the same community you intend to lead, be careful. Be very careful. Go ahead.
Anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, Chairman, I got a question for you. You sent in a caveat to Philip Logan. So what did Philip Logan do wrong?
He said, I said, no, caveat, what did he do wrong?
Yes, that's my question.
I told you in my statement, I said he should not celebrate an administration that is falling apart. Philip Logan, when Robert carried the information to Pele reached it to Logan. Logan ran and Logan took the information and carried to his platform without digging deeper. They didn't place call to all the parties involved. That's one thing he's supposed to do. Something so detrimental, something that is capable of shaking the moral fabric of this community. Something that is capable of destabilizing the peace, the fragile peace that we're enjoying. Took a run to the show. Common call, place the call to all the parties involved. And he even called. How didn't he go through everything that's on the show? I'm not telling you about what he's doing wrong. I'm giving.
Honorable Chairman, you said that Logan took the information and ran to the show. Did you talk to Philip Logan as well as to whether he placed a call to the president and that of the vice president?
I didn't talk to Philip Logan. I spoke to the people that he's supposed to talk to, and he never did. So I'm not going to do. It's like, I mean, come on. I do not need to do a pregnancy test for a woman that is 8 years or 8 months pregnant. Sorry, I mean it's something like when I ask you, say this, the person call you and you say no, then I'm gonna go place a call to him. I'm not trying to. It's not about logging here. I'm just giving a friendly reminder as a brother. Is a friendly talk as a brother. But if he can take it any way he chooses to. But that's the thing. I'm not really bad about that. That I just give it to him as a gentleman, because I know in the future he will be trying to go down that path, and we'll protect him if he's there. We will.
Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, do you want to go to the comment section? There are a lot of things in the comment section.
It's right there near you. Can you see on your right? It's a popping. XYZ, the president will not appear on the television because the SG is appearing. The community knows who is the boss, and it will be extremely during the General Assembly.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman, for reading the comment section.
Or the advisor to the administration, Madam Miko, said she was asking for the number. I mean, we didn't call the number.
And Jeremiah pinned the number up there.
And Jeremiah.
Sometimes when I'm saying that, you go to the comment section. Not that I don't see it, I do see it, but the audience.
Jeremiah said this one is, I think it's available for the audience to see. I make it where it's on the side for the audience to see it. It's live as it comes. Like
that's good. That's good.
The audience can actually see the comments. So I think Miko was asking for the number. Jeremiah put the number out there. I don't know, she's not calling, but I mean.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is OP Table. The number to call is 317-717-1162. We are discussing the community. In the book, the gods are not to blame. We state that when a man go to sleep, with a roof on fire. In the book, the gods are not to blame. Ola Rotimi. When a man go to sleep with a roof on fire. So we cannot go to sleep when our community dwellers and our community leaders are fighting. There is no way. Excuse me. There is no way we can be in this community. Our roof is on fire, and then we sleep. That's why we are on the OP Table to discuss the issue.
We're not be tiring on the show as well. Are we on a tarry?
No, we gotta go now. Because our roof is on fire, we gotta go before we'll be sleeping. Our roof, our husband, we die in there. So we gotta go anytime soon. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook Live, this is OP Table. That's the voice of the greater SYC from Lofa Kante. Honorable Chairman, can you get a parting statement?
No, you gotta go first.
Let me. No problem. Thank you very much. This OP Table. What is it, gentlemen? This OP Table.
I will be here.
Announcement. The Liberian Men Association of Indiana having a great meeting today to Mr. Anthony Carter's house. Carter's house will be hosting us today. The Men Association of Indiana. If you are men of this community, all road leads to Carter's house. Anthony Carter. We are going to Anthony Carter's house today. We have a meeting, general meeting for the Men Association. Thank you very much. This is your humble servant, Johnson Yakoe, SYC, as you call me, in this community. We were discussing the rise and fall of LAR in this community. the Secretary General and the Vice and the President were going head-to scatter in a group chat. Anyway, I am not active member of LAR, so I will leave my case right here. And I'll see you guys next weekend. Thank you very much. I leave you with the Honorable Chairman Joseph Ziggy Jr.
No, you're running to the meeting. You gotta stay. We gotta close.
No, when I mean I leave you with, that means I'm done. Go ahead, Chairman.
But man, why? So okay. When you go last, I thought you can make it long because you are not trying to. You try to.
Tell the music can be playing, huh?
You trying to play it safe because you know I was trying to clear some of the things out or whatever. So you trying to play it safe, no problem.
I want to give you a long time to talk.
No, you trying to play it safe because I was going to clear some things out. But let's be frank. You are right. The truth of the matter is the administration is falling apart. There is a need for some soul session. Mr. Judas Parker should look around him, or Mr. Richard Boyer should look around him, and even Mr. Robert Carey should look around him, and they should search their soul and figure out how they can get this community together. In any good society, in a functioning society, even in a household, there is a head. Whether you like it or not, you have to accept that. That's life. I know my old man used to always tell me that he used to always refer to the chain of command. He used to always talk about this, your older brother, this, your older sister, this. I learned that for a very small age growing up. I live with that until I moved out on my own and became the head of my own household. So in this organization in LAI, Mr. Parker is the head. There are some things he will do that will not be satisfactory to your soul. You have to accept it. But when you look at an organization and you decide to make things about yourself, you are proceeding wrongly. The Bible spoke about ego. The Bible spoke about pride. It said pride goes before a fall. That's what Mr. Robert Carrot is doing. And pretty soon he will learn the hard way that his steps, he didn't calculate them well until he can make a U-turn and understand. When you start to talk to people who put you into a position of power, try to talk to them recklessly. You are mistaken very much. When you start to go against the president in the open and try to tell the president, threaten the president of impeaching him, like you have the power, you are proceeding very bad. I look forward to his appearance on Logie Hour. That is a safe place for him. That is his home now. He can enjoy it. But I'll give him a warning. Should he go any further, I'm not talking about the VP and the president and everybody. I should give him a warning. Should he go any further with me, I would tell him and the community what I have to protect for him. The stories and the things I have to protect to make him a president. Maybe he should consider. He should consider his steps and be very careful. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching Open Table. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys on a Saturday. Find a friend like Open Table. Find a friend at Open Table. It's always a pleasure to hang out with us. Thank you for giving all your ears, allowing us to enter your rooms, your studios, your cars, your cell phone. Thank you. Thanks to our guests from Liberia. Thanks to Lendo. Thanks to everyone. Until then, we see you. Tell someone that you love them.
I love you, my beautiful wife.
What?
It says tell somebody you love them. Say I love you, my beautiful wife.
Okay, I'll look around to find a beautiful wife, but someday I will get there.
No problem.